Hello, class 10. Today we are continuing with our 7th chapter, that is women's participation in the national struggle. There we will see civil disobedience movement and the women's role in the civil disobedience movement. So there we'll see that the All India Women's Federation was formed in 1925, and in 1925 the Women's Federation, in 1927 it was joined with the civil disobedience movement. So from 1927 we see that the main role of this organization was to look into the political matter and to serve the society. So women played an important role, women played a great role in during this time, during the civil disobedience movement. And we see that in the civil disobedience movement, at the call of Gandhiji was the lead, and he gave the call to all the women to take part in the civil disobedience movement. And from 1930 we see that large scale women's participation was there in the civil disobedience movement. Women not only from affluent families but also women from common family or middle class family also came and joined in the civil disobedience movement. So in this movement we know that the main target of Gandhiji was to disobey the laws of the British and to protest thereby. So in this civil disobedience movement we see when Gandhiji launched the movement, the women also actively took part, and they also followed the leadership of Gandhiji in breaking the laws which were passed by the British. So we see that some important women who took part and played important role in the civil disobedience movement are Bashanti Devi, Asha Lata Sen, and also we see Sarojini Naidu. She played a very important role in the civil disobedience movement. So when Gandhiji's Satyagraha was organized, there also we know that many women had joined the Satyagraha, the Dandi March. That is, Gandhiji along with his followers marched from Sabarmati Ashram to Dandi. Dandi is a village, and they marched to the coast of Arabian Sea. There they produced salt. So there we see in this Dandi March, which took place on March 1930. In this march, many women also took part, and this was a revolutionary act on part of the women, because before this we have seen that women are also taking part in non-cooperation movement, in anti-partition movement also we have read that women are taking part actively, but they are following the same footing or equal footing of men they are following. That is remarkable, and we see in the Dandi March women played the equal role as that of the men. And Sarojini Naidu, as we were saying, Sarojini Naidu played an important role. And what we see is that Sarojini Naidu organized the Dharashana Satyagraha. Dharashana Satyagraha was organized and in this movement we see that women actively took part. So in this civil disobedience movement, one of the most important feature was that women leadership was also there in different part, and under women leadership also the movement was quite successful. The women also did not back and they quoted arrest when time came. And we see that irrespective of caste, creed and religion, the women took part in the civil disobedience movement. So women from different communities like Bengali, Gujarati, Parsi, Christian, women from different communities came together and they protested against the British atrocities. Also we see that they, in different places, women are actively taking part in breaking different acts or laws passed by the British. In a very peaceful manner, women were organizing the movement, which was the main call of Gandhiji, that is to protest in a non-violent manner. That was the main call of Gandhiji, and the women were very much successful in following the principles of Gandhiji and organizing movement in a peaceful manner. They were breaking the acts which were passed by the British, and under women leadership we see that a huge number of women came out of their home and took part in the civil disobedient movement. So one important feature is that women from different communities like Parsi, Christians, Gujarati, Bengali, different communities women are coming together and fighting for justice and raising their voice against the British rule. Moreover, we see that in the UP, Jawaharlal Nehru's wife and Jawaharlal Nehru's mother played an important role. Kamala Nehru played an important role, and we see that they are promoting khadi. That is also a part of the women. The women are playing an important part in promoting khadi and thereby protesting against the British rule. So in different places also we see that some important women, like apart from Basant Devi, apart from Ashalata Sen, other important women from Bengal like Prabhavati Bose, which was the mother of Subhash Chandra Bose. Then we have Hemlata Tagore from Bengal, Latika Ghosh, Kumudini Basu. These women are playing very important role, and mostly they are trying to promote Indian goods, and they are promoting khadi because they believe Swaraj Rani Nehru and Kamala Nehru, they believed that for women's upliftment or for upliftment of the society, Indian women should be self-dependent, and for this they are promoting khadi, and in this manner they are protesting against the British atrocity. And also we see in different places another instance, that is the women are organizing picketing in front of British shops, that is shops which are selling British goods. The women are organizing picketing in front of those shops. So that is another important fact where we have seen the males are organizing picketing before this movement, but in civil disobedience movement we see that the women are organizing picketing. They are also in some places taking the lead in stopping the sale of British goods, and they are promoting the sale of Indian goods. So here what we see is that in the civil disobedience movement, women played an important role, and when the leaders were arrested, mainly the male leaders are being arrested, then the women are continuing this movement spontaneously. Also we see that the women are quoting arrest, which was very important because the women are also now quoting arrest, and they lead, the women are giving leadership to the movement by themselves. So in the civil disobedience movement we see that the women's participation is very important, and at the call of Gandhiji the women are coming and taking part in the movement. The most important thing is that in different places where the males were leading the movement, they broke out into violence, whereas in those places where women were leading, in those groups they completely maintained peace and non-violence, as was the call or the principle of Gandhiji. So under the civil disobedience movement we see that women's role is very important, and women played a very important role, and the women were very successful in organizing the civil disobedience movement under the leadership of Gandhiji. Thank you.